Hello, fourth graders. I am going to be showing you how to research different primary sources today. This is part of an optional assignment if you want to take it to the next level and be like a historian. So I'm just going to show you an example of how I would do this. So this is a book that's in one of my book clubs right now, and it's called Scraps of Time, Abby Takes a Stand. And this book is about segregation. It happened in the 1960s, and it's during the days of the sit-ins in Nashville. So that was in a restaurant where a Black child couldn't be allowed to order a milkshake in a downtown restaurant. So that's what this book is mostly about, and it just takes place during the time of segregation. And so what I'm going to do today is show you how I can get primary sources of this time period online. And so that's why I'm sharing my screen with you right now. So there's a few different websites you can go to. So Newsela, you all are really familiar with. You can type in the topic, the historical era that your book is about, and see what comes up. There's a way to search for primary sources when you're looking for them. The way to know if what you searched for is a primary source, at the top, it will say primary sources right here. And this is an article I've assigned to my class before. It's on Martin Luther King's letter from Birmingham jail. And so I know it's primary because it's a letter that he wrote during that time. And it's showing, also you can look at the bottom to see the year that it was written, who wrote it, and where it was found. And even the picture is also a primary source, not just even this letter, because it's during that time period. Another website you can check out is called boxteach.org, and this is a website that is going to be shared with you, and it's a way to find letters and any kind of documents from the past. So I had typed in the search engine sit-ins, and this was a telegram from 1960 that I found, and it's about the sit-ins that were happening, and it looks like this document is a reply from former President Harry S. Truman, and he had replied to the president and executive secretary of the Detroit NAACP regarding a statement he made about student protests against racial segregation. So this kind of artifact really shows you how leaders were talking about and trying to solve the issues that were happening in the past, and specifically with the sit-ins, so how the leaders back then were handling it. This is good evidence from the past that shows really truly what happened. Another website that has some artifacts, and sometimes even from museums, is Google Arts and Culture. And on this website, it's showing, I typed in the same thing into the search engine here, and what I found is lunch counter stools from a restaurant in North Carolina during a sit-in, and it shows that it's from 1939 to 1960, and this has also been found in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. And so this artifact is also something that's teaching me more about what happened in the past. So feel free to browse through any of these websites on primary sources, and that is completely optional, and share it with your teacher. They'll be so excited to see what you're finding about the historical era that you're researching. So good luck, and thanks for listening.